For the example that we have similar to the homework, our objective here is to find the remaining two x-intercepts if we know that if we're given one of them. So like in my example, I have this function and I'm told that x equals to 3 is one of the x-intercepts. So I'm going to use this 3 to do a synthetic division to break this cubic function into a quadratic. So I'm going to bring down the 4. I'm going to multiply 4 and 3, which is 12. This is going to become -1, -3, -4, and -12. So we end up with 4x to the second power minus 1x minus 4, and we're going to set this equal to 0. I'm not going to even bother checking if this is factorable. I'm just going to jump straight into the quadratic formula and then solve the equation like that. So let me write the quadratic formula over here as reference. And start plugging values in. So the values of A, B, and C. And we have the negative of -1 plus and minus the square root of, again, that -1 to the second value minus 4 times the value of A and then times the value of C. And 2 times the value of A again. So now 1 to the second power minus 4 times -4, that's going to end up becoming a total of 65. And 2 times 4, that's going to end up equaling to 8. So the other two places where the graph is going to touch the x-axis is going to be at x equals 1 plus the square root of 65 divided by 8, and 1 minus the square root of 65 divided by 8. And I'm glad that I jumped straight into this and not try to factor this, because this are going to be irrational. So if I take the square root of 64, that's going to be 65. That's going to become a decimal value, an irrational number. So this was not going to be factorable. So there was no reason to even try to break this apart, to x times x, negative and positive, and try to figure out what two numbers again gave me that middle value there. Even if I was to move the 4 over here and look for the factors of 16, it wasn't going to work anyways. So I'm glad again that I did this. So here are the two other solutions. So you'll have to do the same thing on your homework problem.